What is going on, water signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that's totally fine. But all that said, let's go ahead and get started with your love reading for today. Hopefully y'all doing all right. All right, you guys, family, you know what to do. Pick the side here that resonates with you the most. And with all that said, let's get started. Oh, okay. Well, all right then. The relationship here has some balancing that needs to be done, because there's some stuff that's all over the place here. I feel like somebody's either doing too much, and I think both parties are kind of in a way doing too much. This one is, I feel, is a little bit of a, I don't want to say try hard, but they're doing something in regards to making something happen. Okay, they're doing everything they possibly can. You know, this is a ruthless energy. This is somebody that's willing to do anything and everything they can to get something done, despite what it may cost them. Okay, it can be a very dangerous energy. This person can be very dangerous. They can also sabotage their own situation, right? You got to be careful of this. Like, they could sabotage the balance of this relationship if one decides to do everything and anything at all costs. Now, the thing here is that the Five of Swords indicates here that it could just be that this person is very selfish, right? This person is very focused on the self. It doesn't necessarily mean that they should be inconsiderate, but it doesn't mean that this card doesn't necessarily stop them from doing that. This person may do anything and everything they can to get something done, despite someone's feelings on it. Now, this person on the other hand is completing a cycle here, one that's very burdenous, right? They're very burdened right now, y'all. Okay, this person is very burdened. And I feel like it's just the fact that they are, trying to wrap up a cycle. They're trying to get some things, trying to let go of some burdens. I think they may actually just need to drop this burden, right? So that way there can be proper balance. Perhaps they're doing too much, and that's what's kind of causing them a lot of grief right now. Let's go and take a look at the internal energies. Oh, jeez. The Devil is coming up for the Five of Swords individual. We're going to continue to pull. We'll come back to that one. We're going to just continue to pull for this one. The Knight of Cups. Oh, okay. This person here's got the 8. Oh, the relationship itself has got the 8 of Cups. So automatically, the relationship is not in a very satisfying place. Okay, it's just not. Nobody's necessarily happy being here. All right, not to say that there isn't something in regards to this relationship that these people don't want, obviously, right? I'm not saying that they don't want to be together. That's not what I'm saying. I think there's just something as far as where the relationship wants to be taken, or where the dynamic is undesirable. Okay, look at that, 2 of Cups is underneath the deck. Now, the relationship itself, right, has a balancing situation, and I feel like it has a lot to do with people not knowing what they want. It's a good thing to know what you don't want, but if it's gonna help you towards what it is that you do want. And I feel like there's a lot of emotional doneness in this relationship, emotional, lack of emotional stuff happening. Okay, and it could just be like the romance angels, unrequited love. That's kind of what I see here. Now, this person here's got the 5 of Swords with the Devil. Okay, so this person's very honestly could have some very sabotaging kind of energy here. Now, sabotaging because they're not intentionally, but I feel like this person may be sabotaging their own situation due to their old habits and old behaviors, right? Some things that may not necessarily help them in the time being, right? This is just kind of like a quick fix, but it could end up kind of causing them to lose something. They always do, right? This could be someone that's actually very codependent, someone that may not be very selfish, right? They could just be trying to compromise and they end up losing something. But the whole point of this is in their internal energies that they feel stuck, they feel trapped in their relationship here. They feel like they're bound to this individual, or they feel stuck, right? Unable to escape. This also, I don't think this is a toxic individual just because this is coming up here. I think they're going through some people, right? There's a lot of ways to read this individual. This either that they are, a little bit codependent right now, and they're kind of their behaviors is something that's internal, and it has to kind of cut in order for things to kind of even itself out, or that this person is doing everything and anything they can, and that's a bad habit in itself, and it's causing, it can cause the imbalance of the relationship to fluctuate, to happen, right? Now, this person here is already imbalanced in itself. I feel like this person, yes, is focused on what they want. They know what they want. They know what they're going for. They could very well be in love, but they may not honestly be kind of consistent with this, which can cause a lot of a burden, right? They could be like, the thing here is like the Knight of Cups knows what he wants. He's very emotional, right? He's very romantic, but the thing that makes him inconsistent is that his frequency to change how he feels, or consistency, his consistent changing of his emotions. And that can be a burden, especially if this person has certain desires one moment and then have none the next. But I feel like this person does have an idea of what they want. They have an idea of what their ideal partner is, things like that, but they're carrying on a burden. They're doing something that's causing them a lot of back pain, okay? Let me see what else I can see with the external energies. Okay, the Fool. All right, so there's a new beginning here with this person with the 5 of Swords. The 10 of Swords. And then the 7 of Pentacles. Well, this relationship has been around the bend, so this is not necessarily the first situation in which both parties have had to kind of work very diligently at something, right? Will work very hard to make something more stabilized. Definitely an imbalance here, but there has been past commitment. That's what that tells me. There has been some focus and some drive, but I feel like it's finally kind of showing some sort of results, but it's still taking a long time for it to flourish. It's taking a long time to get there, and I feel like, honestly, for both people regarding this relationship, they're tired of it being like not at where they want it to be. They want more balance. They want things to kind of show a give and a take. They want things to stabilize itself, but both parties in it are tired of it, tired of the external, the work that they've been putting in, not really showing the results that they want to see. It doesn't mean that they haven't been showing any results at all, but it hasn't been showing the results that either party wants to see. Nobody's pissed though. Nobody's pissed or sad or depressed. Everybody's just kind of emotionally done with it. They're like, okay, well, this is not what I want. Okay, and it kind of does bring back the question: do they want to continue to work at it, make something happen with it, or find something else, or do something else differently? Right? Because I feel like this person is trying to do anything and everything they can to make this happen, but at the same time, they may be feeling like they're in a trap situation. The situation has become more toxic, and they perhaps just want to be free. Because the Fool is all about freedom, taking a leap of faith, doing something that's doing something that's going to require one to have faith in themselves. So I feel like ultimately this person may just be tired of, not necessarily tired of dealing with something, but they have been probably sacrificing, compromising, and this kind of behavior has led them to feel very trapped in their situation. Well, this individual is not letting go of this burden now. They're not letting it go. And it's because of what they feel, what they're emotionally invested in. Right? It's like, it's very, like I was saying before, how their emotions kind of flip-flop. It's almost like this person may feel something one way, right, about their partner, and they feel real genuine love for this person, but then externally they're very stressed out. They kind of don't see that there's a potential future here. They don't see what's to come, because what they're focusing on and what they're thinking about is exactly what they feel, or the burdens that they have to carry here. Maybe they're taking a lot of the helm of the relationship on because this other person's probably dropping it. But either way, right, this person could be compromising, doing everything they can to make this relationship work, but they're going and resorting to habits or behaviors that may not be beneficial for both parties, which then inevitably leads to this situation where they're having to figure out whether or not this is something they really want to continue to work hard for, put effort towards, or not. But the thing here is, right, regarding this relationship, everybody has to look at what they're getting from the relationship, what they've gotten from the relationship so far. This will help them figure out what they need to do to pretty much make the decision they need to make in regards to staying in or jumping out, right? Just doing whatever they want to do separately. And I feel like this person, perhaps, if this person is doing everything they can to make the relationship work, they have to kind of relinquish that kind of control. Not try so hard, not try so diligently to the point where they may be causing the relationship, the imbalance here. And this person perhaps needs to do some of that same thing too. There's something here. I feel like this person is taking on more of the responsibility, and this person they have some old behaviors that's not working. Perhaps both parties are doing a lot and they're not allowing themselves to just be, right? It looks like everybody's doing something, but where is the balance of doing and being, giving and receiving? What happened to that? Because there's nothing like that happening here. I don't see anybody receiving anything over here, and I definitely don't see anybody receiving anything from here. Okay, I think everybody's doing too much. So I feel like it looks like everybody just has to figure out what they need from the connection, and they communicate that. Because everybody's stressed out and everybody's starting anew. But they think this person is despite the energy here, they have kind of a very positive attitude about it. But their energy here internally is like they're feeling very trapped, right? They feel like there's not a lot of healthy opportunities or a lot of healthy situations going on here. Okay, and it's honestly, this person may be feeling this desire to be more intimate, but the Five of Swords talks about doing anything and everything at all costs. So this person may just need to be very careful about what they do, and this person perhaps needs to communicate what they need. They don't have to take on all on their own. And I feel like the communication aspect of it will definitely help, especially if there is still this decision to make in regards to what they want to do. Because nobody's made a decision here. There's no decision that's made here. And I feel like a decision can be made if there's collaboration involved. This is a very collaboratory effort. The Six of Pentacles to me is a collaboratory effort. It's one gives, the other one takes away. But it's not necessarily like an imbalanced situation, right? It's evening the scales. That's why there's a scale there. All right, so yeah, guys, this has been your daily reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, water signs, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye now.